Where are we going? ffVC, another one of the leading early stage VCs in New York. Excellent, let's go. We're here. We're at ffVC. Here we come. Hey.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Great, great. Good to see you.
Good to see you. How you been?
Very good, very
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
So we're here to find out a little bit about ffVC. Can you tell me about yourself?
Yes. Ryan Armbrust. I'm a partner here at FF Venture Capital, a New York City-based venture capital fund, early stage.
Yeah. What does ffVC stand for?
Yeah, FFVC, founder-friendly venture capital.
And what's your raison d'etre?
So for us, I think, this is probably something we should discuss internally and have it on a sign somewhere. But, when I think about it, it's us enabling early stage entrepreneurs to be successful, right? The resources we provide, the support we want to provide. It's about finding great people and helping them be successful in life. If they're successful, we'll be successful.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about how long you've been around and what types of investments you make.
Yeah, so we've been going since about 2008. Make investments across, web-enabled technology broadly. We're a generalist fund, invest roughly around North America, have a couple investments up into Canada, a few into the UK, Israel, etc. But pretty agnostic as long as it's early stage web-enabled technology.
Excellent. And so you are doing seed stage and Series A?
Seed stage mainly. We follow on a lot into Series A's, and we'll do a Series A every now and again, but generically speaking, first institutional round that a company is doing. We'll roughly put in somewhere between 500 and 750K. Round size is normally $1 million, $2 million plus. Valuations, mid 7 digits, I think 6 million.
And I think I saw over here there's a board of some of your companies.
Yeah, we can go take a look.
Yeah, excellent.
Some of our companies, not all. Just a little board there. We have companies like we're big in clout. We have Plated up there. Ionic Security is the one we like out in Atlanta. Movable Inc., a great New York City company.
Yeah.
We have some Israeli cybersecurity companies up there as well. Probably a third to half our companies are New York based, but another probably quarter in California, but we're in everywhere from Seattle to Texas to Florida. Again, 5 companies in Canada, a couple in Israel, a couple in the UK.
And the fund size that you're currently operating out of?
Our last 2 were a little more north of 50 million each and those were 2-year investment cycles.
Yeah.
And
so 25 million a year investment.
25 million a year investment pace. Yeah. We'll do about 15 to 18 deals a year.
Yeah.
And that's new investments, and then obviously following on to our companies as they need to. So a lot of deal work being done at all times, but 1 to 2 in any month for new investments.
Yeah, and you're one of
5 partners.
5 partners.
One of
okay.
5 partners.
You're the newest partner.
I'm the newest partner.
Excellent, right?
Although I have a long tenure, so I've been here. I've been going on 6 years. So I kind of grew my way up through the firm.
Through the ranks.
Yeah.
And your own background. How did you get into VC?
How did I get into VC? So I spent 7+ years at Columbia University's Technology Transfer Office, spinning out technology out of the research labs of Columbia University.
Yeah.
Prior to here, taught myself to code and kind of started working in the web-enabled world nights and weekends as a little bit more my fun speed, and ended up networking into the firm here as it was early and growing, and they were looking for some younger help, and I joined the firm at that point, and then kind of fell in love with venture and have been here ever since.
Excellent. And so the staff here is actually quite relatively large for the size of the funds under management.
Yes.
And that's actually similar to SOSV in that way, because we're also an early stage VC.
Yeah.
But you've got a lot of people helping in a lot of different roles.
Yeah, the biggest kind of support role we have is an outsourced kind of accounting CFO services group.
Yeah.
So that's 10 individuals that our portfolio can call on.
And those are back
There's
here.
a lot of them back here. Christian's actually, I think, heading back to Miami. He's based in Miami. Orlando.
We're about to open up the Orlando office. We actually are.
Are you? Awesome.
It hasn't been disclosed, like it's still in work in progress.
Well, that's good. Put it on camera.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's disclosed now.
You heard it here first.
absolutely. Well, the accountants are hard at work.
Yeah, they're actually the ones.
Take care.
Have a safe trip back. Yeah, no, our accounting services team, is great. Our portfolio companies can call on them for everything from bookkeeping to then kind of more CFO level. They'll come into, they'll set budgets, come into board meetings, really help our early stage founders structure the finances of companies to make sure that they're going through and growing as they should.
And what other services do you think you're particularly, proud of, or the things that are unusual for early stage?
I think it's not about being unusual. It's just trying to provide as much resources as we can. Andrew Boime with PR and marketing support. We have a couple engineers on staff who's helping us utilize our data to better serve our companies, but also can be hand-holding and helpful. And really, it's just the core focus of everybody at the fund is how we can help support our early stage companies. So whether it's our analysts or associates or all the way up to the partners or our operational people, everyone's first focus is supporting our investments and making sure that they're going to be successful first and foremost.
And what are the sectors that you would invest in most? You said you were coming out of a technology research background.
I personally now focus more, I would say, on higher technology-enabled businesses. Last deal was a robotics deal. I have a conversational UI analytics play, cybersecurity. I've done some stuff in drones, things along those lines. But FF broadly is, again, agnostic there as well. We'll do some consumer-facing stuff. We've done some consumer-facing fintech for towards kind of millennial type audiences.
And would that be a certain partner that would be looking at those types of issues?
AJ Plotkin spends a lot of time there, but so does John Frankel. We have a pretty, I would say, generalist approach where we all kind of are supportive of each other and really looking for the best deals for the firm, not for any one partner. We try to make sure that two partners are in love with the deal for us to move forward with it, so it's never siloed under any one partner.
And would you take board seats for the?
Yes. So often when we're structuring deals, we set terms, we'll price it, and then we'll look to take the board seat. We'll look to syndicate with another strong institutional early stage investor, possibly have them on the board as well. Try to build nice corporate structure at the earliest of stages, so the company's formed and growing well, and then they just kind of grow into the structure of the business as they're moving forward.
Yeah. And now I noticed you're quite tall, over 6 feet there.
I am.
Would that help at the basketball?
Does that
give you an advantage here?
No, I'm actually horrible at this game and that game. I have a Nerf football on my desk. That's what I enjoy.
Okay. There you go. Dunk.
There we go.
So in terms of the ownership target that you like to have?
Generally, we're aiming for about 10%. We reserve capital, so we're going to put additional capital in the companies as the companies are growing. So we're flexible and we move around.
And in terms of the follow-on capital, you would often follow on at the Series A and beyond?
Yeah, we often follow on Series A and Series B. We do reserve quite a lot of capital. And that's kind of our model, right, is to make sure that we have capital put to work in the companies that are growing and being successful.
And you have a total of how many companies in your portfolio now?
We're probably about 70 active.
Oh, 70 active?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, excellent.
I would say about 70 active.
Yeah.
I think we made probably over 100 investments altogether.
Yeah. And would the pace of investing be relatively the same as it's been in the past?
Yeah, we like the model we have now of, again, kind of 600K into 18 companies a year. That gives us enough room to follow on. And we really enjoy working at the kind of institutional seed stage. So we're not looking to move later and be Series A investors or kind of go earlier into this pre-seed. We like our sweet spot. We like where we are. You get to work with some really fun entrepreneurs attacking hard problems at kind of a pivotal time in the company. We like where we are. It's where we're planning on staying for a while.
Any advice for any entrepreneurs who are looking to get funded by ffVC?
Nothing that's any more generic or less generic than everything you'd find from every blog out there of people talking about getting funding, right? Network in, we have a large network, and that's normally the best way to get connected to people. And then for us, it's just confidence, trusting yourself, knowing that you're going after a market that's big and you're excited about and you're the best for. Not trying to, it's not a game, right? The goal isn't to get funding. The goal is to build an amazing business.
Right.
And so if that's your goal, it's not that hard of
That's your goal too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and then any sort of revenue rate, or what kind of traction would you be looking for to prove
Yeah.
that a company is actually
Viable?
viable for
Yeah,
you?
no, we're pretty broad there as well. You know, depending on team and market and everything that they're going after, we'll do pre-revenue, we'll do kind of, you know, ideation. Normally after ideation stage, they
Yeah.
have some prototypes, they have the people we can reference.
Yeah.
But there's not a revenue target. You know,
Does the team have to have some?
we look to make sure you have to have a strong team, a built-out team, a well-rounded team. We like to make sure that the founders who are attacking a problem are the right people to be attacking a
Yeah.
problem, not people looking to start a business.
Yeah.
Right. So most often we're really looking for that kind of founder market fit,
Yeah.
where you know they're the reason why this company is going to be successful, and they're excited about it.
Can you take us through the space? I heard some beeping horns. Is there?
So this was the accounting team,
Yeah.
and you know some of our interns and nice busy conference rooms.
Yeah.
The inner side of this is Tarita. Say hi, Tarita.
Hi, Tarita. Thank you for your lovely smile on this late Friday afternoon.
Thanks a lot.
We do keep an open office, so there's no desk or no offices.
Yeah, I noticed that. All the partners seem to.
Yeah,
be
all the
in
partners.
open.
The partners get to be up near by the windows, but other than that, nothing else. So yeah, we're right on 6th Avenue in New York. A little bit of a rainy Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Can get a little annoying during board meetings when screaming sirens are coming by.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But it's good during Thanksgiving Day parade because all the balloons are right here, so we have a nice Thanksgiving Day parade party.
Excellent.
No, but we find an open office, lets ideas be shared,
Yeah.
and makes conversations flow, and try to build that kind of team dynamic that we're looking for.
Yeah, excellent. Now, have you had any operational experience running a company before, or you're more from the technology transfer side?
Yeah, I'm more from the commercialization side.
Yeah.
I built a number of things that failed miserably as I tried to operate and push them out, which I think I learned a lot from.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now more, the 6 years here, I've gotten my hands dirty in a lot of our companies. And,
Yeah.
And
The other partners, do they have more from the financial side, or are they coming at it from an operational perspective?
we have our founding partners from the finance side. He was Goldman Sachs, so he's done a number of roles at Goldman, including some operating stuff there.
Yeah.
Alex Katz, one of our partners, does have operational and managerial experience building out companies in the logistics space.
Yeah.
So that's helpful. He's also a JD CPA, so quite knowledgeable in a number of different areas.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent. In terms of how to contact, if there were a startup looking to contact them, they should have a reference, basically? Or
probably the same with you guys. The best introductions are through warm introductions. We have a pretty broad, wide network.
Yeah.
We'll take cold emails. Our emails aren't very hard to find. You could probably guess it if you had.
We can actually put it right up on the video here. If you
so
want.
right there, it's just Ryan at ffVC.
Very easy.
Very easy.
And is there a Twitter or anything?
We're at ffVC
Yeah.
on Twitter. And we're pretty open. Happy to have conversations.
Yeah, excellent. And also on the geographic spread, would you say that half of your deals are in the Northeast, or is there any sort of
Less than half are in the Northeast. We're not afraid to travel. The company I'm dealing with right now is Salt Lake City. I have one in Seattle, Boston, San Francisco. We are pretty broad. We like companies to be here. It's obviously easier, but in this day and age with the internet and Skype and everything else, it's pretty easy to be
everywhere.
To be everywhere.
Yeah.
Plus, airline miles are still useful.
Yeah, and so are you on the road a lot yourself?
Fairly often. We'll get out and see our companies. Try not to be out there too often. But,
20-30% of the time.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
and there's probably, I'd say, nearly at all times there's somebody on the West Coast from our firm.
Yeah.
Between all the partners that'll cycle through. So we get around the country fairly easily, and we're always kind of there to be supportive. And again, because for us, it's much more of a group approach.
Yeah.
Any partner can be out meeting with any company and being helpful, and not just the kind of the partner whose deal it is.
And other than the surprise Orlando office, ffVC is based here.
We're based in New York. Yeah,
Based
we're
in
based
New
in New
York.
York.
No
Teams
other
here.
offices?
No other offices. Yeah, besides the surprise Orlando office. Yeah, no other offices. Maybe we'll expand in the future, but right now we have a good home base.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking the time this afternoon to meet with us, and good luck on your future ventures.
No worries, thank you.
We did it.
Good job.
Hey, we're learning about venture capital. So if you want to do a little bit of the subscribing here, that'll help you learn more. And I'm talking to myself.